Improve bone density, strength, balance, and overall longevity with OsteoStrong Hickory. Call 828-270-0918.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data.
The WHKY News continues now as we have a look at today's crime report. Ralph Mangum here. A Catawba County man received a prison sentence Friday after entering a guilty plea in a shooting case. Rob Eastwood has the details.
The defendant in this case received a minimum prison sentence of close to 2 years. He was charged with firing a gun at several people near downtown Winston-Salem in December of last year. According to published reports, 21-year-old Javen Shane Helton of Conover made a false allegation to Winston-Salem police. According to the prosecutor in the case, he told police that he fired his gun to defend himself from black people trying to rob him. Helton pleaded guilty to 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, 3 counts of assault by pointing a gun, going armed to the terror of people, and injury to personal property. Judge Penn Broyhill of Forsyth Superior Court sentenced Helton to serve 1 year, 10 months to 3 years in prison and ordered him to pay more than $830 in restitution. Broyhill did give Helton credit for the 7 months he spent in the Forsyth County Jail while awaiting his court hearing. So once again, the defendant in this case received a sentence of 1 year, 10 months to 3 years in prison. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thanks, Rob. More from the courtroom now as 51-year-old Jonathan William Rosenbaum of Conover was sentenced to serve 6 to 8 years in prison following his conviction on drug charges and possession of a firearm by a felon. A Henderson County judge handed down the sentence during Catawba County Superior Court Monday. Rosenbaum pleaded guilty to possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver methamphetamine, maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for a controlled substance, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Rosenbaum's sentence was enhanced by 2 prior felony convictions for possession of a firearm by a felon and a conviction for maintaining a vehicle, dwelling, or place for a controlled substance, all in Catawba County. The offenses occurred in February of this year. Rosenbaum had a warrant for his arrest when officers located his vehicle in a residential area. Eventually, the vehicle stopped in the middle of a neighborhood road. Deputies identified the driver as Rosenbaum. A K-9 unit alerted to the presence of narcotics in the vehicle. Deputies searched the vehicle, leading to the discovery of multiple drugs and a Taurus handgun. Deputy William Snyder handled the investigation for the Catawba County Sheriff's Office. Arianna Mack has the details on 3 Iredell County drug arrests.
That's correct, Ralph. 3 suspects have been arrested on felony drug charges following an investigation. 44-year-old Javon Dante Sherrill, 19-year-old Maisie Ann Smith, and 22-year-old Joseph Clayton Thornton, all of Statesville, were arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers. They are all charged with 2 felony counts of possession with intent to sell or deliver Schedule II controlled substance, along with misdemeanor counts of possession of marijuana paraphernalia, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Sherrill is additionally charged with felony maintaining a dwelling or place for controlled substance. A multi-week investigation conducted by the Iredell County Sheriff's Office Narcotics Division and aggressive criminal enforcement deputies has resulted in the arrest of 3 individuals on drug-related charges following complaints from local business owners near the Hallmark Inn on Davie Avenue in Statesville. Concerned business owners in the area reported unusually high foot traffic and vehicle traffic, raising suspicion of ongoing criminal activity. In response, the sheriff's office launched targeted surveillance operations focused on the property. During the investigation, detectives saw activity consistent with illegal narcotics use and distribution. The individuals under surveillance were identified as the 3 suspects. All 3 suspects were placed in the Iredell County Detention Center without bond. They are all scheduled to appear in district court on August 13th. I'm Arianna Mack reporting for WHKY News.
Thank you, Arianna. One more before we go. 19-year-old Jarius Varon Sarvis of Charlotte was arrested by Brookford Police Saturday on felony counts of fleeing to elude arrest with a motor vehicle, possession of a Schedule I controlled substance, and possession of a stolen firearm. Sarvis was also charged with simple possession of a Schedule VI controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia, along with traffic violations. Following his arrest, Sarvis was placed in the Catawba County Detention Facility under a $30,000 bond. A district court date was set for September 10th. That'll do it for today's crime report. Thank you for joining us. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and to keep it legal.